Hey fam, happy new year. We are finally here. It is 2021, and what better way to find an excuse to use the new year to start fresh with a clean slate. Now, if you are interested in minimalism, these are my tips on how to get started today. These are just my tips that I have used in my journey, and I am still on that journey that I would like to share with you today. So number one, start with your phone declutter. Now, nowadays with everyone having selfies as a way to kill time, and it's very accessible as it's always in your pocket, it's always in your hand. It's very easy to accumulate clutter in your phone, whether it's photos, whether it's emails, or even just subscription from promos and retail stores. There's a lot of things that can actually add to that clutter. So start today by decluttering those. Let's say you took 20 selfies. Pick one, pick the best one or two that you look the best in, and declutter the other 18. There's no need for you to have 20 shots of the same event, because most likely you're not going to be looking at those again. Number two, declutter your handbag. Now, this is one of the things that till this very day it's very hard for me to stay on top of. Is I don't necessarily carry a handbag with me, but I do carry a backpack on a daily basis. And the little things that you just stuff in there, whether it's receipts, tissues, empty small bottles of sanitizer, those little things can add up and can be stuck in the bottom of your bag. So start decluttering that today, and you'll be pretty surprised how light your bag actually is. And the only thing that was causing weight to it was all the extra junk that has accumulated from the day-to-day use of your handbag. Number three, start with your wardrobe. Now, especially with fast fashion, it's very easy to accumulate a lot of clothes, because in your mind you're thinking, oh, it's cheap and it's okay, so I could buy 2 blouses, 3 pants, pair of shoes, and accessories on top of that. So I know there's this 80-20 rule, meaning to say most of the time we only wear 20% of our wardrobe most of the time. So that 80% is just sitting there in your cabinet, in your closet, in the drawers, because most likely on a day-to-day basis, whether you're going to school or you go to work, or even just going to a cafe on your day off, we tend to grab onto the same thing that we're either because of comfort or because we don't want to have to think about how we dressed. It's something that we already know looks good, so it's easy to grab, it's right on top, and we don't bother to look what's underneath. So start going through your wardrobe today and just even start with 3 things. A shirt that you haven't worn in the past 6 months, a pair of pants that no longer fit you, or maybe the zipper's broken. Little things like that to start your decluttering today. Another thing I do want to start in 2021 is to buy less. Not just in my wardrobe, but even just in general. I'm starting a buy less year, whether it's buy less sale, buy less secondhand, buy less of anything that's not an essential. Of course, if you must buy, start with the 1 in, 1 out rule. Let me explain. So if you find a shirt that you must buy, let's say it's for work or it's for school, for a job interview, because most of the things that you already have in your home are kind of worn out or just doesn't give you the same feeling anymore. It doesn't give you the confidence that you're looking for. Then replace that item rather than adding something new. Now, I'm not a zero waste minimalist. I'm not quite there yet. I still do produce waste. But any way you can cut corners to minimize waste, please do. Even when it comes to one-time use water bottles. Just buy a water bottle and refill it. There's no need for you to keep buying water bottles or plastic bags. If you can, don't use plastic bags and just buy a reusable one, or the bag that you already have. If you have a tote bag that's already in your home that you can use when you go grocery shopping, reuse that. Now, if you must accept, let's say there's still some grocery stores nowadays that still do give out plastic bags, try to reuse that as much as you can. Or unless if you're using that for like a small garbage can and you're using it to throw trash in, but as much as possible, try to minimize waste. It's not only just good for you, but it's also good for the environment. Number 7, start a shopping fast. Now, I'm planning at least for the first 3 months of the year to do a shopping fast. Again, unless it's an essential, I'm trying my best not to shop for any more clothing, makeup, anything that you don't really need. Try to minimize that and do a shopping fast. It doesn't have to be for the whole 2021. Even if you want to just start with 1 month, 30 days. Don't shop for anything that's non-essential. And see how you'll feel. After that, you get better at it. Then go to 2 months, 3 months. And the longer and the more you practice, the longer you can go with the shopping fast and go through your current belongings. Because you'll be pretty surprised of how much stuff you have in your home and how much stuff you have in your wardrobe that you haven't actually seen in quite some time. So if you're gonna shop, you might as well shop at your own closet. Clean as you go. Don't wait until a week later before you clean your bathroom, wash your clothes, or do the dishes. What I've been trying to do is, and I still do this on a day-to-day basis, is I clean as I go. The more I do this, the easier my day goes. So by the time I come back home from work, there's no dishes waiting to be washed because I already went through it. As soon as I'm done using it, I clean it at the point of contact. Number 9. Now this is something I'm even guilty of, and I think especially with reflecting back to 2020 is everyone has been doing a lot more screen time. So now that 2021 is here, I want to limit the screen time, especially the first hour of your day. The moment you wake up, there's no need for you to scroll on Instagram, scroll on Facebook, look at negative news of what's happening in the world. Give yourself some time. The first hour of your day upon waking up is just to have even a moment of silence. Enjoy a cup of tea, enjoy a cup of coffee, meditate, and instead of reading other people's garbage on social media, deal with your own brain garbage, because we all have them. And you'll be pretty surprised how good it's gonna make you feel. You're gonna go on with your day knowing that the priority was you, because that's the first thing you did, was you paid attention and mind to yourself first. Not social media, not anybody else's drama, not anybody else's brain garbage, and any other negativity that's from the external part of the world. Welcome to New York Transit. Yeah. I've just made a video about this actually. My suggestion is create your own uniform. Now I have my own 7-day minimalist wardrobe that you can actually check, and maybe I'll link it somewhere here if you haven't checked it out yet. Again, that's based on my lifestyle and my needs and my preference. For you, this may mean maxi dresses. Maybe you live in an island, and for you it's sandals and maxi dresses and shorts and tank tops. Create your uniform surrounding that and stick to it. This is gonna help you minimize shopping, because once you find a rhythm in what works for you, it's easier for you not to look for something else, because you feel already complete. You already have a set uniform for yourself. So it's also gonna help you in shopping less. Don't stop learning. Expand your skills, expand your mind. Some people get too comfortable and we stay stagnant and we think, nah. Where was I? Yes, expand the mind, expand your skills. And it doesn't necessarily have to be extreme. It could be something small that you could start today, whether if it's, maybe you want to start baking. You want to learn how to bake a cake. Maybe you want to learn a different language. I would love to learn a different language, actually. I would like to learn Spanish, but don't hold me on it. But that's just an idea. It's never too late to learn. Some people think, oh, I'm too old to learn. I'm not in school anymore, so I'm not gonna use it. No, don't discourage yourself from that. It's never too late to learn a new skill. And the last but not least is gratitude. Another way for you to not always have that yearning for something that you don't have is to be grateful for what you do have. Appreciate what's already in front of you. And I don't mean this in the material aspect of, oh, I have these shoes and I have these purses and I have these bags and I have these makeup and all these other things and material things. I just don't mean that. But even just the people you have in your life. So if the universe will bless you with more abundance, whether it's a promotion at work, whether it's, material things or more income or whatever that may be, or just even good health, to keep good health and not get sick this year and not, burn yourself out. To be rich in that way and spiritually, and have a better mindset of how you're gonna take on this thing called life. If any of this has struck a chord with you, feel free to use it today. And if you have any more feel free to use any of these to help you in your journey. And if you have any suggestions, any questions, don't hesitate to comment down below in the description. We can chat down there. And if you found value in what we talked about today, don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and of course, hit the notification bell so you'll be informed every single time I post a new video. Until then, this is Cris here, just Cris, signing off. Yeah, this is a lot right here. You know what I mean? What do you guys think? It's a bit too much. This was actually one of my dresses to be decluttered, and I happened to come across it digging into my old stuff, and I feel like a ballerina. How you guys like it? And be nice. Don't write negative comments down below. Save the negativity. That was all in 2020. It's the new year. You gotta spread the love and spread positivity. All right? Yeah, this was, I was just experimenting, all right? Showing a little collarbone action. dig it. Hope you enjoyed it, because might be the last. Bye guys.